Okay, yes, Keiko, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Darlene is not here yet. I think she's just setting up.
Okay, sure.
How's this kind of schedule working out for you, Keiko, right now?
Like like having tuition at night and 3 times a week.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, for now it's okay, but
Not
I think
for,
I've mentioned earlier that I
yeah,
really don't know what's gonna happen in uni.
yes. And I'm not asking for guarantee on that. I'm paying
Yeah.
very close attention to what's going to happen in the next month. Just for now. Just
Mm,
for now. Just for now. Because, yeah, just for now. Okay. Understand?
okay.
Understand.
Yes.
For math, again, something new lah. Okay. Um, expect, a very detailed explanation also. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr.
Yes.
Phillips,
Yes. Yes, Stephanie. Looks good to
the
me.
teacher, my EMAth teacher, announced that there will be WA3.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be, unfortunately, she's a very mean and not very understanding teacher. She wants to put the
Uh-huh.
exam on Monday instead of Friday.
Okay. Why is that bad for you?
Term 3, week 8, Monday, is on 12th August.
Wait, tell me, why is that bad for you? Why is it bad to be on Monday and not on Friday?
I don't know. I just like the exam to be like conducted later
Oh.
as much as possible. Like don't conduct too early, but unfortunately she just want to like conduct on Monday, so okay no choice.
Mhm.
Just do on Monday.
We're not talking about
Everyone
next
objects
Monday,
to
right?
this. Everyone objects to the to the day that has to be on Monday. No one wants to start the week with a math exam.
Oh, people hate math, isn't it? People
I
just hate
mean, well,
math.
my classmates, the only reason they're taking A math so they get into JC. But for me, my Sec 1, Sec 2 math was not bad. It's just Sec 3 then starting to drop a little bit. Okay, they're gonna test me on what is this? Trigonometry. They're gonna test me on trigonometry, EMAth trigonometry.
EMAth, I understand.
Yeah, where is the page?
Abigail, I can see you, yeah, Abigail.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Now, Abigail, do you have questions to talk about today? Time is short, right?
Yeah, I uploaded like some questions I want.
All right. I'm gonna go in immediately.
It's about EMAth though.
All right. Which is EMAth, of course. Yeah, Stephanie meets Abigail. Abigail meets Stephanie. It's a very rare thing that both of you are talking about the exact same thing, which is EMAth, and you guys are gonna face exam very, very soon, which is.
I had my AMAth exam.
AMAth exam, yes, you did, of course.
Yesterday.
Then, yes. How is it?
Very bad.
Tell me more.
Like, I only could answer like one question like completely.
Watch. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Watch. And what would that question be?
It's like something. It's something like the logarithm thing.
All right. Okay. Completely at least. I understand. That's good. Then what?
A bit of like in this.
A bit of in this. All right. Sure. Okay. In this was not easy, right? And then.
That's it.
Okay. I hope this makes sense to you. Yeah. Right now. Well, sorry. You should feel bad, and yet you shouldn't feel bad right now. Meaning you have something else to focus on. Right? What is important? What is important later on? After everything is done, is that we talk about it and see what happens. That's more important than the result is for now.
Okay.
Because you are Sec 3, not Sec 4. I mean, there's a lot of problem going on, but it's already in the past. The exam is done. Make sense or not? For now, we focus on EMAth first. If not, EMAth may face the same thing, right? Having said that, I'm glad that you can update me. I'm not saying that I'm unhappy. I'm happy that you can update me. And if you're not happy with the result, I am also not happy. Meaning to say, I am with you. Okay? Meaning to say. Now, good update. let's keep it there for now. Let's talk about it later. Okay, you have your e-math revisions, exams, questions, and therefore let's just do them, right? Let's just do them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Stephanie, just to confirm, are you putting in the same Jamboard?
What?
Are you putting it at the same Jam? Oh no, I'm sorry. Are we using the same Jamboard? Is what I'm saying, because the Jamboard is almost full. You notice that the Jamboard is almost full.
Wait, I go to my Jamboard first, then I see.
Go, okay, and if you think it's too full for today, you make a new one and then share with me, lah, right? Share with me.
Full as in like too many pages?
Because Jamboard has a limitation of 20 pages.
Oh, yeah.
Then
make a new
okay,
one.
then you should make a new one, and you learn how to share with me. You have to do this a few times, right? So you make a new one, share with me. If you cannot, you tell me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Buat Ritzel, aku akan share yang baru buat kamu ya. Jadi,
Okay.
sudah bisa lihat. There you go. Okay, that's one.
But then what is your email again?
How you know my email is just look at the first Jamboard. My email will be there. You can copy actually. I think that's the easiest way to do it. You try that.
Okay, okay.
Abigail, why do you do a log thing? So I don't. How come there's a log thing? How come you're doing a log right now?
It's
Wait,
like that appeared in my AMATS paper. Just want like some clarification about that.
No. You're not going to talk about AMAT right now. We can talk about AMAT the next time we meet. You gotta talk about EMAT right now. Would this be okay? Don't delete the question. The question can remain, but please don't focus on AMAT right now. That's the wrong focus. Would that be okay? Would that be okay?
Teacher, I already shared it with you.
Okay, Stephanie. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah. Sorry, Abigail. I would like to reject that request for now. Yeah, gotta focus on EMAT. Okay. If you're ready with your EMAT, I'll be more than happy to discuss, AMAT with you. More than happy. But EMAT first.
Okay.
Okay. Jadi buat reads. Yes, Abigail. Yes.
So what do they mean by find like the equation?
Are you still talking about, wait, what? This is an EMAT question. Right? No, this feels like an AMAT question actually. I see what you mean. No. Just a minute, Stephanie. Abigail, you gotta give me the full one. I don't get this. Give me the full one. Okay? Yes, Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie.
Do I use my own notes this time, or
do I use the old? Sorry, what do you mean by that?
Like, do you have like additional practice questions? Because I just realized I kind of ran out.
Oh, no, wait, I have. Just a minute. But before you do that, sorry, I can confirm one more thing. Is your exam next Monday?
No, it's on 12th August.
Oh, still quite some time.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
So
on
what are we
12th
doing?
August.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing? Are we just catching up with class? Is this something in advance? What are you trying to say here?
I want to do revision on trigonometry and mainly the topics that you're going to test, because I mean,
Makes
that's what you're
sense.
going to test, so I want to revise for those chapters.
Makes sense. But here's a but. But what's the topic after Trigo? Is that in the exam? Iko already invited.
What?
What is the topic after Trigo? Because is that in exam or not?
Yeah. They
What
test
is it?
trigonometry, arc length, sector area, and radian measure. Chapter
So your
8.
class is currently doing arc length sector lah?
No, now they are. Wait, she also. I don't know why she suddenly jumped chapter to like chapter 11.1.
Yeah, tell me.
Property
Symmetry.
of circle. Property of circle.
Oh, that's terrible. Is that part of exam or not?
Yeah, that's also part of the exam.
Look, you cannot abandon the circular property one. You cannot also. Um, okay, like this. We're gonna divide the time today, okay? Feel free to, I'll teach you the trigo one. But you cannot be behind on the circle property. First of all, it's not the easiest topic. It's a totally different thing. Secondly, it is a lot of marks.
Yeah.
Those are the two considerations, but it is visual. All the chapters that you mentioned are visual. You seems like a very visual person, so that might play to your advantage. So don't be too afraid. But we cannot afford to be behind. Okay?
Okay.
We cannot. All right. Okay. So I think do the circle property first. Just go ahead a bit, and then after 45 minutes, we'll do the trigo. Okay? Let's prioritize that first. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Now, I will teach you Abigail. So right now, Stephanie, you're entering the mode of getting ahead of class. Go slow. Discuss some question with me. This is slow. All right. The trigo one will go very fast. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Nah, Ritzel itu aku loncat-loncat antara yang dua Jamboard baru ya.
Oke.
Oke, seperti biasa kalau bisa dicoba, kalau nggak bisa ya mungkin bisa tanya nanti.
Iya.
Abigail, gonna teach you ya. So you have drawn this and this is A blah 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 blah. Okay, now what does it mean by B? Very simple. Now, this is not a math, so the solution is simpler. So that's the good thing about it. Now, you got to compare this thing with that. Please notice that, of course, they are not the same thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the question already tells you a lot of hints. The question tells you something like this. You can solve this super weird guy, I admit that it's super weird, by drawing something on the grid. Now, this means on the same grid. Which is here lah, which is here. This is where they want you to draw. Make sense so far?
Yes.
Now this means this really means that the original graph has to be used because there is no other reason why you want to draw on the same grid. Usually we don't draw on the same grid one. There's only one reason, one more time, because we are going to use the original drawing. Okay? So far, so good? That's what it means.
Yeah.
Now, in order for us to be able to use the original one, that's our goal in our mind, because they don't tell you. I'm telling you, that's what happened. You gotta make one side exactly the same as the original. Okay, one more time. This weird guy, something equal to 0, must change to the exact same thing as the original. The original is x cubed, right? X cubed plus 4x squared minus 5, correct? The left-hand side, I'll put it that way, must change to that exactly. Exactly. No modification. How do you do that? Of course, by door lah. So you got to door stuff until the left-hand side is the same, and the right-hand side can change to whatever it means, whatever you need to. Am I making any sense right now?
Kind of.
All right, then do so. This one is within your capability. Stephanie, could you zoom out a little bit so I can see more of your page? Maybe you pull it up a bit. You're using the method of pushing it up and down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you find it very disturbing?
Nah, it's fine. I just
All right.
wait.
Okay. Too much.
So,
Sorry. A little bit more. Just a little bit more down. Just down a little bit more. Down a little bit. Okay. Can. Okay. Hopefully I can follow. Okay. So he's teaching you all the core thingy. Okay. So
I'm
let me
using my
confirm
school
that,
textbook for this one.
which is totally fine. Your school textbook is good. This exercise, is it ahead of class? Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ahead of class is good. Okay, maybe do question 1, and then we'll jump a little bit. I agree with your door, Abigail. So write down the left-hand side.
I piece of paper, by the way.
Oh, no problem. This is you getting ahead, so it doesn't matter where.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I agree with your door, Abigail. So what is the left-hand side and what's the right-hand side? What's the result? What are you doing? Oh, Abigail. Abigail, this is a dual door. Am I correct? This thing is a dual door, right? Whatever you do to the left, you do to the right. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, which means the left-hand side becomes this. Is this okay or not? The left-hand side is done.
Yes.
The right-hand side is from 0 plus x plus 1. How did the right-hand side become like this?
Oh, okay.
All right, so try. Just a minute, I need to pick up. There's a parent's call. Just a minute, sorry. Halo, Cik. Ya, halo, Cik. Ya, gimana? Ya, gimana, Cik? Sorry for the wait, guys. Just now a parent called me because he wants to make sure she's buying the correct DYS. Right, so I answer that. Okay, good. Abigail, you're not listening to me. The right-hand side is x plus 1. Correct or not?
Yes.
So why do you write that as equal to 0? It's equal to x plus 1. This is very important. He actually wants you to see this working, and I'm going to explain why this is useful. But do you understand first, the right-hand side is equal to x plus 1.
No,
If you're
why?
not clear, because dual door. The simple reason is because of dual door. We start with this, and then you dual door x plus 1. The left-hand side changes. Of course, the right-hand side also changes. What? It's 0 plus x plus 1. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
This has to happen. This is not a bonus method. This has to happen, yeah? Now, you have the original graph here. That's the whole point, correct? Okay. And you have something new here, correct? It's something new.
Yeah.
This means this graph is equal to this new graph. And how to solve it in the question. Now, first thing first, you already solved part 1. Find the equation of straight line, you are done. Now, this is wrong. The equation of the straight line is y equals to x plus 1. Do you understand what I'm saying or not? That is the line they are chasing after and you're looking for.
Why?
First of all, don't you agree first that x plus 1 is a line? First thing first, can?
Yeah.
Okay, then why is that the line? Very simple. Well, besides the fact that it is a line, how to read this is very simple. How to read this is the y, right? The y. Y is called a graph. Now let's call this the y curve. Okay, let's call this the y curve. Now this equation, this new thing, basically means when is the y curve, right, equals to something else, something new, the y of the line, which is new. One more time, when is the y curve already drawn equals to this new guy, which is a line. Y curve equals to y line. Does this make any sense?
Yes.
Therefore, the y line is y equals to x plus 1. And this is what your answer is for part 1.
Okay.
The second part is to draw that line. It's a very simple thing to draw. I want you to draw in the Jamboard. Now I'm going to help Stephanie. Stephanie, are you stuck currently? Because I actually cannot see your paper.
Oh, I done question 1 and 2.
Oh, great, great. Okay, no problem there. This is good. Now, here's the not so good news. This practice, surprisingly, is not a very useful exam. I don't know why they end up not asking this a lot. So this is just me seeing that your Pythagoras makes a lot of sense right now. Your Pythagoras is good. Other than that, they don't seem to like to do this a lot in exam, meaning I'm going to ask you to skip forward, go forward. Okay? Okay, I'm going to ask you to show me 11. Okay, 11A, 11A. Okay, let me ask you to do the 11A, the page on the right. I don't know what number is that. The page on the right.
You mean this
Question
one?
18, is it? Question 18, is it? 18. 14. Yeah, question 14. Right, question
Question
14.
Okay.
Yeah. Now remember what I told you, use pencil and write small. You consider this an exam question, it's very visual. You may have to write a lot of angles on the picture itself. You have two options, redraw bigger for yourself or deal with the small picture and use small writing. Either one is fine.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to redraw, must redraw big. Okay, if not, no point.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I still want to see the line. Abigail. You do not know how to draw a line. Let me confirm this. You do not know how to draw a line. Am I correct?
No, I don't know where to put it.
No. You know if you can draw the line. If you can draw the line, you know where to put it. Now, do you know how to draw a line?
No.
Okay, now to draw a line, the concept is extremely simple. To draw a line, you need 2 points. That's really it. Okay, now you have the equation of the line. Y equals to x plus 1. All you have to do is generate 2 points, and then you can draw the line. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Can you generate 2 points? Any 2 random point is fine, out of the line. As long as you can do that, you're done. You're fixed. Two comma 3 sounds like a very good point. So you have 1, 2 comma 3, 1 more point, please. Okay, Stephanie, the 62 and 62 is fine. The isosceles is fine. OPB is, don't forget the tangent. Don't forget the tangent, Stephanie. We practiced tangent yesterday.
Tangent is always perpendicular.
Yes. So does that help you with OPB?
Yes.
Write smaller, just a bit smaller. But you can do it also, no problem. Okay, Abigail, 4, 5, 2, 3 is fine. And would you please put the 2 points and draw the line? You can do it on your paper, okay? But I also want to see it on the Jamboard. Okay. Abigail, be proper. That's not 2, 3. Okay, that's nice. How about 4, 5? 4, 5 doesn't exist in the graph. So what do? I just invent another point. Now, I'd like to make a suggestion, Abigail. I think the point should be quite further space, quite far space. Does that make any sense? Your teacher might have mentioned something like this. So choose a negative x so that it is very far space. Would you please do that? It will be better for you. -4 sounds good, and -3 sounds good. All right, where is it? Okay, looking good, Stephanie. So remember the tangent. First thing, right? You're 28. Okay, a bit smaller. The second 28, make it smaller. Okay, you're fighting against your usual habit, yeah. But give it a try. Good. All right, then the length of BP. It looks like the length will require Pythagoras. I have no doubt you can do Pythagoras. So let's see lah. Okay, good. So for your information, Abigail, this one will cross the 1, just a bit inaccurate, and that's fine. Okay. Because you choose the wrong point, Abigail.
Yes.
Why is it -4, -2?
Because I put that.
Try calculating again. You're a bit high. I mean it. I mean it. I don't think you should make this kind of mistake. This one not so okay. Figure out the point one more time. It's not -4, -2. OAC, OAC, yeah, yeah. Stephanie, last week, remember, I teach you something like this. Okay, I don't think you remember last week, and that's why we have to talk about this new Jamboard. Yeah, remember the center
wait,
one, this
twice.
one, the backward one. Remember how to do the backward one? You gotta find who first. Remember what happened last week?
Is it this? Is it this one?
Refer to the previous Jamboard. Okay, I just want you to see what happened last week, or I don't know if that exists, or your last week's papers, maybe you can trigger. If in 2 minutes you cannot, I'll teach you again. Okay, very good, Abigail. I'm gonna delete the wrong one, okay? It's -4, -3.
Why?
Yes? What do you mean by why? It's -4, -3.
Where?
What is going on here? If I put this as -4, right? Wouldn't the y equals to -3?
Oh, okay.
How did you find 4, 5? Tell me. 4, 5 is correct. How did you find it?
I just put 2
4.
random.
Just put 2 random. Yeah, you put the x as 4, right? And then you get the y as 5. Look.
Oh, okay.
You mean you randomly put 4 and 5?
Yeah.
You didn't actually put the 4 into the x and find the y.
No.
You are very lucky. And because this is before exam, you are quite high. If you put the 2 in, you do get 3. You're very lucky. Don't count on that happening in exam. That is how you find a point, not any just random point. It must be a point that represents the line. That's why you sub it in the line. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have drawn the line. What is part B? Abigail, can you figure out what happened last week?
What do you mean happened last week?
I'm so sorry. I said the wrong person. I'm so sorry. Stephanie, did you figure out what happened last week?
I drew something on the Jamboard.
Look at it a bit more, right? Now, for you, Abigail, part 2, yeah, because you have drawn the straight line, correct? That's the first part of the solution. You draw the line. So far, so good?
Yes.
The solving is never done algebraically. Why? Because algebra, if you solve this by algebra, you're using AMath. You're an AMath student, you know how to do it. But you cannot do AMath technique in EMath. They consider this unfair. Okay, so you may apply the AMath in AMath. You cannot apply it here, even though you technically can. Do you understand?
Yes.
What does the EMath student do? The EMath student draw a line and then circle this, and circle this point. Do you understand what I just did?
Wait.
I circled 3 points. Why would I do that?
Because they all interconnect.
And what does intersect in this case mean? It is where the line equals the curve. Because the line is not always equal to the curve. No? The line is obviously different from the curve, but there are instances where they are the same. And these 3 are the instance. And that, therefore, is the solution. Does that make any sense? This is the EMath method, not the AMath method.
Okay.
Right? And then you're supposed to write down the solution based on the drawings. You got to figure out the point from the drawing. A bit inaccurate, but you try your best. Check the answer key, okay? Stephanie. Okay, good. If you have this guy will be half, correct or not?
Yeah.
This is from last week. Now, can you do that technique here? Is it possible to do that technique here?
Yeah, I just realized that.
Okay.
This one.
Now, okay, that's 28. You want to say 28 times 2. You make the same mistake as last
Wait,
week.
wait, wait, it's not this one. It's
Okay, all right, okay.
isn't this
Yeah.
angle? This angle, then after this one is 2 times of
No.
BOA.
The angle inside, not the angle outside. Not the angle
That's
outside, the angle
That's
inside.
inside the circle. Is it?
Yeah, inside the circle. Yeah. This is
Oh.
all the property of circle deals with the guy inside the circle. So you don't stray outside. You don't stray outside. Okay. Okay. So you try to do that first, right? Try to do that. You're still fighting a certain instinct here, right? So I guess that's good. We do that way before exam. Now, have you checked the answer key, Abigail? Do you have the answer key, Abigail?
Yes.
Okay, good. Please check and see whether your drawing is accurate enough. This depends on your drawing. Stephanie, are you stuck?
Wait.
Mhm.
I actually wrote this one. Angle. I found that angle ACB is 112.
No, you're still doing the wrong thing. You are still doing the wrong thing, and this is the exact same mistake as last week. Let me copy the picture. Let me copy the
Oh, it's
picture.
still wrong.
Yeah, and the problem is this. The problem is it is the exact same mistake as last week. Now, this is a problem because therefore you believe in something wrong. Your concept is like you are believing something which is actually wrong, but you think is correct. That's why this keeps happening. That's why you keep being drawn to this. Okay, I'm going to explain one more time why it is wrong, because you need to know that it is wrong.
Okay.
It is not enough for you to know what is right anymore in this kind of situation, because you think something else is right. You will be drawn to it. That means you don't intentionally make this mistake. You're making this mistake because you think it is correct. So we got to make sure that you know why it is wrong. What you did is this. This is 28 and this is 56, correct or not? That's what you're saying, correct? Based on the Jamboard.
Yeah.
Correct. This is wrong. This is not inside a circle. The 28 is not inside a circle. The 56 is inside a circle. That's the whole
Wait,
problem.
what? That's 56? Wait,
when you say 2 times,
when I mean total 28, I mean B.
You mean this one. Okay, you mean that this is 56, correct?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that the guy inside is 112. Same thing, sister. Same thing. Same thing. You're going from outside to inside. This property doesn't apply from outside to inside. That's the whole problem.
From inside to outside.
No, inside to inside.
Inside to what?
To inside only. Inside to inside. Look at the drawing. This is inside the circle. This is also inside the circle. Circle properties are usually inside to inside.
Oh.
You don't apply from outside to inside or inside to outside. No.
Oh, okay.
This is your mistake since last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I must watch out. It must be from inside the circle, not outside.
Yeah, inside to inside. There is currently no inside to outside, outside to inside. No such thing.
It's inside to inside.
Right. Yeah, I think you got to figure this out. The drawing is already in front of you.
I think I can do already. It's 360 minus 2 times 62. Then
correct. And then
divide by 2.
Yeah, correct. Then you're almost there. You're correct. So please do it. Okay, correct. This is a conceptual problem. So Abigail, are you correct or not?
Well, I mean the graph is inaccurate. It's a bit.
So is it just close enough for now, yeah? Close enough. So next time, just make sure you draw it correctly. Remember, Abigail, don't be high in drawing your line. The drawing of your line is extremely important. Like not just about the accuracy, but how to draw it. Okay, you have problem in there, better ask. Okay, all right. So far so good. You can expect this question to happen most of the time. E-math is way more predictable than A-math. Okay, just way more. Okay, you want to talk about the population thingy? Show me what you can do. Standard form, right? Show me what you can do. Okay, Abigail. Once you do that, you're close to OAC lah. Not yet, but you're close. Once you do that.
Teacher,
Yes.
is BC equals to CA?
Yes, it
Like
is.
the line?
For now, yes.
But actually, I don't really understand how come it's similar. I mean, how come it's the same length?
Wait. Sorry. I can explain. But is this important for the question, or is just you want to know?
Kind of important for the question because I found out BCA, then I need to know if I can divide by 2.
You don't need that to know. You only need to know OCA. Look at OCA, a smaller triangle, is isosceles, which you didn't realize, by the way. You also didn't realize.
Oh, it's isosceles.
Why? The why is important.
Is it because this one is divided into 2 like equally, like
No.
this OP?
No. What is OC and what is OA?
Oh wait, OC is radius. It's radius.
Correct. It's both radius. It's both radius.
Wait, what?
Okay. No more time.
Abigail, are you stuck with the second question?
Yes.
Show me the standard form first. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Let's stop there. I'm sorry. You can do it 2 ways. I make this standard first, and then I plus with the other standard. That's one way to do it lah. You have to do that 4 times, right? That's one way. The second way is you don't care about the standard form. You just total everything, and then you standard it last time. You can do that, you know. You don't have to standard it first. You can total everything first. Do you prefer to do that?
Okay.
All right, total it first, and then we talk about the standard. So I need to see the total. Okay, Abigail, so what's happening here?
What?
Abigail, are you stuck?
Wait, I'm typing something out.
Oh, sure. Stephanie, are you stuck?
No, I found out OAC already. I just realized
Good,
it's 180 minus 62 divided by 2.
But now that means, Stephanie, you realize the simpler method. Once you use the isosceles, it is a simpler method. The method just now is way more convoluted. However, I keep doing that because you keep going through the wrong one. The wrong one, you know, I have to address that. So in one sense, you're going to the wrong one. It leads you to a wrong method. And even if I correct it, it's still the long method. The best method currently is the isosceles one. And you don't seem to realize that also. But once you realize it's isosceles, usually you can do it.
Yeah.
So be careful of those problems for now. Now, you know the answer. Now, how about the length BP?
This one I'm guessing you have to use Pythagoras. I realized that OB is the same as OA, which this is also 14 cm.
That's useful. The problem is...
Wait, but then this is... Oh, but then we need to know OP.
Correct. You need to know OP. That's a problem. And you don't. You only have OC lah currently. That is a bit of an issue, right? So at this point, I will ask you, will sine rule or cosine rule helps or not?
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe sine rule or cosine rule will help. I don't know. Maybe.
That's the part that I'm weakened. The sine and cosine rule.
You're right. And therefore, they would... Oh, goodness me. Okay. Okay. Abigail, count again. I think there is something wrong. I believe there's something wrong. Count again. Don't erase your previous work. Now, for you, Stephanie, right? Now, I'm going to focus on this one. You're right to say that I think you need the sine rule, cosine rule. Now, I'll teach you the basic of sine rule and cosine rule. The basic is something like this. I have to know 3 things. This one, your teacher may not say. You have to know 3 things before sine rule, cosine rule, Pythagoras, Stochaso works. If you do not know 3, it does not work and it's not our fault. Okay. Now, regarding the angle, regarding the triangle PCB, currently, how many things do you know?
Oh, you mean the one in the question, this one? PCB.
Yeah, the one that I draw also in page 1. So you must think about which information do you know or well, that makes more sense. Okay, Abigail, you're doing it almost correctly. So I just want to see a number, right? So which one do you know? You have 3 angles and you have 3 sides. Which one do you know already, Stephanie?
We know BCP.
We know
I mean the
angle, right? Okay,
Oh.
tell me what it is.
This one is isosceles, so 180 minus 62 divided by 2 first, which is 59.
Yeah, which you know from OAC, right? You know from OAC.
Yeah, 59 is OCB. Then
so PCB is
180 minus 59.
Which is
1 to 1.
Okay, so you know 1 to 1. Now we need 2 more. Do we have another one first? Look at the working before you. They're always trying to help you. For example, they ask you to find OPB. Would that help?
Oh yeah.
Good.
OPB
Okay.
CP. Yeah, it's the
feel free
same
to
thing.
move
So
on.
OPB is 28.
Okay, good. So you know 2 lah.
CPB is also 28.
Yeah. So which means you know this one. So at this point, I will say knowing 3 angle doesn't count. It must be with one side. Because the moment you know 2 angle, you know 3 angle. It doesn't count. You need to know at least one side.
Oh.
This is not taught, and I'm teaching you this immediately. Right? Now, you need to know one side. It cannot be PB because that's what they're asking. So your only option is to know PC or BC from other triangles. Now, here's the key lah. From the other triangle, this one will be OBC. I will use this triangle to find out this guy.
OB equals to OC.
62, 14, 14. Understand?
Yeah,
59,
OB equals
59.
to OC.
OB is equals to OC. No, OB is not equal. Yeah, OB is equal to OC. But I'm trying to find BC. Now look at this triangle. This triangle, I know 5, correct or not? I know 5.
Yeah.
I stand a very good chance of finding BC using sine rule or cosine rule. Now you tell me you cannot use the sine rule here still?
Yeah, actually my sine rule like kind of weak.
Okay. Now write down the formula for sine rule first, please. You forget, tell me.
I think I forgot already.
Okay, now Abigail, good job. Yeah, are you moving on to the next question?
Wait, is it half AB sine C?
No, that's the sine area lah. The sine rule one is different.
Oh.
These are important questions, I must admit. It is important question, Abigail. Right, so let me teach you sine rule. Now, first thing first, there are 2 forms of sine rule. This one. It's not difficult to memorize. I'll ask you to memorize. The other form is you put the sine on top lah. Okay?
Okay.
So which one you choose depends on the question, but I want you to memorize both first. Can I erase them and you rewrite them immediately?
Wait, wait, which one is A and B and?
Doesn't matter for now. All you have to know is that for a triangle, there are 3 lengths, 3 sides, and then there are 3 angles. For now, we'll stick that first.
Is this thing C?
Yeah. Small c, big C, man. Small c, big C. Small c, big C, small b, big B, right?
Okay. Okay.
Erase that, and then redo
Wait,
it.
Wait, this is for what? Like this thing.
Oh, no, this is just the 2 options. These are the 2 formats of sine rule, and you have to know both.
Okay. Okay, can already.
So you rewrite it on the paper, please, just to make sure. Abigail, can I confirm something? When you type in calculator, do you type by typing this many zero? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
You do not know how to
Okay.
use the standard form in the calculator, lah. Am I correct? Okay, you do this first and I'll teach you later. Okay, understand, Stephanie? So now let me teach you what is the A, B, and C mean. I'm going to do another triangle here. This is A, B, and C. Now the rule that everybody must follow is that the points here must be big letter, and then the side must be small letters. The side across the angle is named the small letter. This is the rule. This is how to make things easier. You don't get to name this B. That will be wrong. This must be named C because it is across C, small c lah. Understand?
Okay, can.
So now, what it means that sign rule is very visual. It means that there is a pairing. Remember, the side pairs with the angle. Correct or not? The side pairs with the angle. The side pairs with the angle. The pairing is always across. Do you understand? That's the pairing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this pairing is very important because look at what I'm doing. Obviously, I'll first choose this pairing because I need this pairing. Why? Because I need the BC. BC is the side. So this is the side over the angle, right? So sine 62. Understand? I need this one. Equal to another pair. What is another pair? I can choose whatever I want. For example, 14 over sine 59.
Oh,
Do you
it has to be
understand how I just
opposite.
did?
The side and the angle must be opposite.
Correct. The pairs are always opposite. And that's how you see sine rule. It's so easy.
Okay, can.
Right? With this, I want you to do the BC. Right? That's fine. Yeah. Okay, now Abigail, I'll teach you the easier way to use the calculator. Yours are FX97 or FX96? Show me your working, yeah, Stephanie.
Okay.
Abigail, what's your calculator? FX96 or 97?
97.
Mine is 96, so I need you to find the button. Where's the button? Okay. Can you see the lock button?
Yeah.
On top of the lock button, there's a 10 power button, correct? A 10 power, you know? That's the second option. So I want you to write it this way. I want you to test something. I want you to say press number 2 in your calculator. Please do that.
Okay.
Number 2, and then no need times. Just immediately second the lock button. That means you want the 10 power. Okay, does that appear in your calculator?
Yes.
So 2, 10 power, and then you just fill in the power. Let's say power 3. Go ahead, power 3. And then equal, please. What do you see?
2000.
Do you understand what just happened?
Yes.
Could you now please do it that way? I want you to write this in the calculator. So 4.637, then 10 power 8. Then divided by this 3.08, 10 power 6 using your calculator. Would you please do that? Now, Abigail, have you actually found the BC? Because you can, you know. Waiting for you to find the BC.
Okay, I can fix this.
Abigail, can you do the calculator using the standard form?
Yes.
Okay, does it work?
Yeah.
Do you prefer it compared to the many zeros?
Yes.
Then please do this in the exam lah. Now I want you to try something. I'm gonna make a question for you, yeah? I'm gonna make a question for you, yeah? Okay, so please write down Abigail, yeah? Write this down. There are 4.3 billion people. Right down, 4.3 billion, yeah? And then the area of Earth, it's say, I don't know, quite big actually, let me think. 6 million kilometer. 6 million kilometer. 6 million kilometer square. So the same question is find the average lah, find the average, population per area. But I want you to use the calculator to solve this lah. Okay. Abigail, sorry, Stephanie, you still cannot find the BC, isn't it?
Yeah, because
You don't get the sine rule. You don't get the sine rule. That means you don't get the sine rule.
I get it already. This one is 62. So
That's not
it's,
62. That's 59. That's 59. Stephanie. You already found that. You already found that. You already found that angle. It's 59. I'm very confused why you think it's 62. OAC is 59.
This is 59, yeah. This is 59.
Yeah, that's 59.
So
Okay.
this opposite of this.
Yeah, so you can
it's
say 14 over sine
Sine
59.
59.
You can write that. Yeah.
Okay.
So we end up practicing sine rule already, right? So hopefully that helps. That's good, Abigail. That's good. You're right. Yeah, you just type that down in calculator and then you get some number and then you will be correct.
Is this for length of BC?
Yes, because the length of BC, I just call it BC lah. But the point is BC pairs with 62. That's the point. That's how you use sine rule. Don't use the formula. Use the pairing in order to figure out. You understand?
Okay, so we found out BC already.
Good, Abigail. And therefore, you make it to standard form, please. So you found BC. So you found BC. Oh yeah, and then you found BC. Now, why do you find BC? Why are we finding BC? You have to remember why.
Because
the original triangle that you want. Remember, the original triangle that we're trying to do, we only know two.
Oh, yeah.
Finding BC
we
is an
already
effort
found
to
two
find.
angles. We need to find one side, which
Correct.
is CB.
Correct. So now that triangle is now no 3. Now we can apply sine rule, cosine rule.
Okay.
Now you think about your sine rule and cosine rule in that triangle. Does it work or not? That's your practice. Very good, Abigail. You understand the calculator, yeah? This is very important. Very useful in exam because too many zero is a lot of careless mistake. We are just human beings. Let's not do that. Understand?
Okay.
Okay, good for you. Part 2 is yet another line. I guess line is important.
Is C equals to 9? Sorry.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, what? BC is equal to what?
Because over here it looks like 9.
You're talking about BC, is it? You're talking about BC?
No, PC.
Oh, no, it's not 9. No, I'm saying that we don't know PC. That's not 9. We do not know PC. Please acknowledge that we do not know PC.
Okay.
We do not know PC, right? We only know BC right now. Okay, we know just enough. Not much. We know just enough.
Okay.
Now the question is, can you apply sine rule? Abigail, are you stuck with the line?
Yes.
Now, conceptually, okay, Abigail, yeah? This concept is important in A-Math, okay? So I'm not going to let this go. When I say this is very important for A-Math, it really is. So A-Math and E-Math. Back then, when you're trying to draw a line, I ask you, find 2 points, then you can draw the line, correct? Okay? Not 2 random points, but 2 points generated from the line. This is the reverse. They give you the 2 points, and so they ask for the line. That makes a lot of sense, even though you cannot do it. You must hold on to that first. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
They have fulfilled their obligation. Is what I'm trying to say. The question maker is reasonable. Give you 2 points, what? And then asking you to find the line makes a lot of sense. Okay? Now, in a line is y mx plus c, correct? Y mx plus c. You want M and you want C. That means two unknowns. You want two unknowns, correct?
Yes.
Conceptually, if you want two unknowns, you need how many equations?
Um,
Come on.
3. 2.
One unknown, one equation. Two unknown, two equation. I know your teacher don't teach this, but I teach you every time. Okay? You want two unknown, you need two equation. You cannot avoid that. So far, so good?
Yes.
The exam maker knows this. You got to believe that. The exam maker, so the exam maker has to give you a way to generate the two equation. Well, voila, he gives you 2 points. And the 2 points generate for you two equations. Can or not?
Yes.
Then do so. 16.33 sounds about... I'm sorry, Stephanie, can I confirm that your BC is 16.33?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna check, okay? It doesn't sound right. Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, we are finding maybe a lot of problems here, and I'm glad we do this way before exam.
Wait a minute. What am I doing?
Yeah, it doesn't seem correct. It seems like it should be very close to 14. Yeah, my answer is 14.4, not 16.3. Now, what's going on here?
Wait a minute. My BC.
How did you run your BC? You should
I
find
put
it from the
14.
previous triangle.
I put 14 divided by. Wait a minute.
Oi, where's your over 6 sine 62? Your sine rule, not so good. BC pairing is with sine 62. Where is the sine 62? You good?
It's 14 divided by sine 62.
No. Stop. The 14 pairing is with sine 59.
Mm-hmm.
The BC pairing is with sine 62. You don't get this, isn't it?
So it's BC divided by sine
62. Why? Look at the triangle in the Jamboard. Please look at the triangle in the Jamboard, page 1. Okay, right. Okay. Here's what you want. This is 62. You should be writing this one. BC over sine 62. That's how sine rule looks like. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The pairing. You're not writing BC over 62.
No wonder. Okay.
Okay, try again. You need this.
I need a new piece of paper. Wait.
Okay, Abigail, I believe you. Oh yeah, no, that's really fine. That's really fine. Okay, you found the C, you find the M, right? The M seems to be 3, the C seems to be 3. All right, so far so good. Do you understand, Abigail? This you need for AMAT and EMAT. Please do not forget it. Okay.
Okay.
The length seems fine. It's a very nice Pythagoras, right? Now part 3 lah. Part 3 is the hard one. You do part 3. Ritzel hari ini nggak bisa ngomong banyak sama Ritzel ya, karena lagi intens banget ya.
Yeah.
Okay, Abigail, do you know how to do part 3?
No.
Okay. Stephanie, what you're doing is correct. Yeah? You continue. Right. So, Abigail, the method I'm teaching you in part 3 totally applies in AMAT also. One stone, two birds. Okay, pay strong attention. The best method, the easiest method I can find for everybody is the similar triangle method. Okay, construct your own upright 90-degree triangle, right? Your own upright 90-degree triangle, construct another one. How many upright triangle do you construct?
2.
2. You do so, okay, and whenever you construct an upright triangle, you try your best to find this thing and that thing. Now, currently, you already know this thing and that thing, so tell me what it is. Your M
3.
is not 3. Wait, your M is not 3. Oh, your M is 3. Your M is 3. Your M is 3. I'm sorry. So who is 3 and who is 1? You just write down in the Jamboard, please. Okay, good job, Stephanie. Good job. the height of the triangle is 3. I agree. Yes. Go ahead. 3. And then the base of the triangle is 1. Okay. It doesn't look like it, but that's correct. Okay. The drawing is a bit misleading, right? Okay, good. Now look at this. 2xz. Who is xz? Turns out the xz is this one. Turns out the xz is this one. Okay, Ken? Turns out. And then 3yz. 2xz equals to 3yz. I understand. So let's say that this is 2xz, this is 3yz. So we will call this how many unit and how many unit, Ken? Ken, can you do that? Okay, so how many unit is the long one compared to how many unit is a short one? Could you work it out based on primary school? Very important. Give it a try first. How many
Okay, I
unit
found
and
out
how many
BP.
unit? Good. By the sign rule again. Let me see. Yes, your pairing is wonderful. You now know how to do sign rule.
Yeah, sort of.
Sine rule is like this. Yeah, sine rule like this. Okay, there is no
Okay.
other thing but pairing. Cosine rule can follow. Now the area.
Area
Turns
of
out,
the quadrature.
turns out I choose a very useful question. I feel good. So how many unit, Abigail? Unit and unit. Two unit and 1 unit. Yeah, I think I agree with you. So must differentiate it from that. This is 2 unit, 1 unit, and the total is 3 unit lah. Correct, Abigail?
Yes.
Now, since you know it's 2 unit and 1 unit, you are ready to do the other triangle. The other triangle, you also try to find the height and the base, because the moment you do that, everything is easy. That is my promise. What do you do with the triangle? Find the base and find the height. Please do so using the unit thing. Okay, Stephanie, do you have any idea how to find the quadrilateral OAPB?
Yeah, I already found it, I think.
Is it two triangles? Am I correct? 2 triangles.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's 2 triangles and it's right angle triangle, so it's half times
Correct.
14.
Very easy.
times
Correct.
50.
Correct.
Then
Correct.
you times 2.
Your basics are good, Stephanie. Usually when you're wrong, it's just that the concept is missing somehow. Your math basics are good. You're right. Your Sec 2 math is good. It's just the
Okay,
new
I
concepts,
guess.
you just don't get it. You don't get it.
Sec 2
Now,
math, I remember I worked very hard so I can get my A math.
and because you want to go to JC.
Yeah, JC also.
My question is, why do you suffer? But you did get what you deserve. You did get. So I'm proud. Could you please check the answer, give us?
Okay. Wait,
This is a medium level exam question.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay, Abigail, let's go quick. Yeah. If this is 1 unit is 1, correct? 1 unit is 1, correct?
Yes.
So what is 2 unit? What is 2 unit?
2.
And that makes sense, right? 2 unit is 2 currently. This one is 2, right? So now, I'm sorry. So now the height. If the first triangle, the smaller triangle is, the smaller triangle is 3, then what is the height of the bigger triangle?
Yeah, the answers are all correct.
Very good. Stephanie, you now, okay, just show me the next question. That is not going to use sign rule. That's going to use arc and sector. Question 15 is going to use arc and sector.
Oh no.
The circular property combines topic like no business one. They just combine topic one. Do you want to try question 15? You will be practicing your arc and sector.
Okay, can.
Okay, go and do it. Abigail, the height of the big, okay, think carefully, yeah, think carefully. These 2 triangles are similar. Can you see that first or not?
Yes.
Now, if this base of the small one is 1, the base of the big one is 2, the height, good, 6 lah, good, yeah, 6, okay, just by using the similarity logic, 6. Now, I promise you that triangle is going to help you find A and B. Can you do that? Can you use it to find your A and B? That's my promise. Don't use Pythagoras, please. Pythagoras is not going to help you. He's asking you for coordinates, not for length. That's why. Lengths are useful for Pythagoras lah. Pythagoras for length. For coordinates, you don't need the Pythagoras. It's much simpler than that. That's a good thing. It's much simpler. Stephanie, I cannot see your working. Yeah? Okay, like this. Sorry, don't show me. Sorry. Let me screenshot the. Let me screenshot the question first. Let me screenshot the picture. Now, for now, you no longer have to show me the question. Just show me your working. Understand? The question
Okay.
you can put, whatever you want, as long as you can see. Okay, because I don't need it. I need to see your working.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, Abigail, I understand this is a new method, but I'm teaching this because it is supposed to be the easiest one. So get used to it, yeah, EMath and AMath. Now, the x coordinate, look, this is 0 to 1, right? This is 0, this is 1. Now, according to the triangle, this is 2. So the x coordinate 0, 1, and who is this guy?
2.
If the x coordinate is 2, the distance will not be 2, right? The distance will be 1, correct? So the coordinate is not 2. You understand? The distance is 2, so the coordinate is? They are distance 2 from 1, so that would be?
3.
3. And that's the x coordinate, which is the A. Make sense? It is that simple, by the way. It is that simple. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. A is 3. Now go and find your B. Stephanie, I think the problem is with the positioning of the phone holder. I cannot see it. Every time you have to shift your paper so I can see now. Shift your, okay, good. Now what are you doing here? You're finding OP. Why would you want to find OP? Oh, I understand. Yeah, I understand why you want to find OP.
I want to find
Because
the
OP is
quarter
the
circle.
radius.
Then I want to
Yeah.
find the quarter area of quarter circle, then minus the triangle.
Correct. It's not, however, quarter. There's no guarantee that it's quarter. It looks like quarter. I think you're fooling yourself.
Wait, it doesn't look like
The
quarter.
correct thing is to find this angle. What is the angle? That's the correct thing.
Wait, what angle?
And surprise, you either use cosine rule or Tokaso or sine rule. Surprise.
Again.
So this thing combines sine rule, cosine rule, arc and sector, and actually it's not property of circle. It's so annoying. This is not even I don't know why. This is not a property of circle question. But you get what you want to practice, right? So the coordinate is 12. You're right. The coordinate is 12. Check your answer. Right. I begin. You're right. Right.
This is correct.
Good.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yes, please. Abigail, do you know how to? Stephanie, do you know how to continue?
So we need to find the angle of POQ.
Yes, which is you cannot assume to be quarter circle. You cannot really.
Yeah, cannot. So.
Right. So there are two ways to do it. I'll just show you the. The cosine rule method first, okay? Because I want you to learn cosine rule, okay?
Yeah.
Look at the triangle OPQ. Listen to me. This is 9.6. You know that, right?
Yeah.
The radius is 5.6. Okay, I just call it 5.67, okay? 5.67. And this is also 5.67, correct? Because they are both radius. Remember, they are isosceles, right? So therefore, you know 3. Therefore, if you know 3, sine rule, cosine rule, Pythagoras, Tokaso are activated. All of them. All of them requires no 3. Just that your teacher never tell you, maybe. Okay. Okay. Now here's the rule. If you can use sine rule, you use sine rule. If you cannot use sine rule, immediately it must be cosine rule, the harder one, the more annoying one. Now, to know whether a triangle can use sine rule or not is extremely simple. Again, I find teacher don't teach this. Do you see any complete pairing? Do you see any complete pairing?
Yeah.
No. 5.67 do not have the angle, correct?
Oh yeah.
5.6 do not have the angle, 9.6. Everybody do not have, and that's very easy to see. There is no complete pairing. If there is no complete pairing, sine rule is not possible. Simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, nothing wrong. Therefore, it simply means this must be cosine rule. It must be.
Oh no, then how do you do cosine rule?
I mean, you're supposed to learn, right? So don't panic, lah, right? I'm going to teach you. Cosine rule also have pairing. Cosine rule also have pairing. It's just that they don't rely on the pairing too much. They don't demand the pairing to be complete. Sine rule demands one complete pair. Understand?
Yeah.
Cosine rule is not afraid of it. It's harder, but it is more powerful. So it's fair, lah. Cosine rule is harder to do, but it can solve you more problems. So far, so good?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
what you want is this angle. You know that you want the angle. Why? Because of the arc and sector situation. You know you gotta understand your arc and sector to know that you need this angle. There is no other way. Okay, so that's why you know this angle, because you know what? The question doesn't ask you to find the angle. In fact, you assume that it's 90 degrees, which is not good. Okay, so
Yeah,
since
first.
I know that this angle is what I need, I know that this angle is still pairing with 9.6, even though it's not complete. So far, so good?
Mm-hmm.
The rule of cosine rule is very simple. First thing first, I'll show you first. It's exactly like Pythagoras. A squared equals to b squared plus c squared. See, just like Pythagoras, correct? But with additional minus 2bc cosine A. With minus 2bc cosine A. So this is the additional thing. Memorize it, erase it, redo it. Show me. Okay. Abigail, are you back?
Minus 2bc cosine A.
So if this is B and C, minus 2bc lah, right? And then this side, this is a side, small side, pairs with the angle behind. They pair. There's a pairing here.
Oh.
Yes, Abigail. The first step is good. Can you continue on? I mean, frankly speaking, you can even use your calculator to help you, correct or not? You speaking. Okay, okay, Stephanie, you see the pairing that also exists in the cosine rule. The pairs are very important one in both. Okay, Ken?
Okay.
Now, therefore, cosine rule have two other forms. B squared equals to A squared plus C squared. You make a guess. Minus 2AC, no? 2AC cosine B. There you go. See, the pairing happens again. There you go. You understand?
Oh, so if it is B squared, then it's cosine B.
Simple, right? And the inside must be A and C.
Then it's cosine C.
Write down the C square one and let me see, because I cannot see. Write down the C square one. So there are three forms. What happened to the cube root? There you go. Okay, yeah. Okay, Abigail. Okay, sure. Then what happens after this?
I don't know how to continue.
Oi, use your calculator. Even though you cannot, that's why I teach you.
But
use your calculator on the independent element, like separately. This one, this one. Stephanie, can I see the C1? I cannot see.
Wait,
what do you mean?
Abigail, type 3 cube root 3 in your calculator.
Sorry, can I go toilet first?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, Stephanie. It's good.
It's 3.
So could you write that down? Could you start solving this?
No.
Seriously, Abigail. Okay, good. That, according to the calculator, must be
2.
All right, go ahead and write it down. Now you have problem with y power 6. The least you can do is to guess lah. Sorry, I'm going to cancel this. Now, you have a problem with this one. You have no problem with the rest. You have problem with this one, correct?
Yes.
You can make a guess based on the previous work, or you can just replace y with a number. And then the calculator will tell you the result and you can figure out how to do it. Okay, are you going to make a guess or are you going to sub? Okay, yeah, you're going to sub white. You got it. Please don't choose one. Come on, Abigail. If you choose one, 1 power 6 is equals to 1. Okay. All right. Now you ask yourself, what is 16 is 4 power what? Now, does this give you any answer? Okay. Do you understand what just happened, Abigail?
For what?
For part 3A lah.
A bit?
Can you apply this in exam? Right now, I'm being very practical. I'm not even explaining to you why this works. Can you simply apply this in exam?
Yes.
Then, for now, that's what you have. That is being very practical. Okay? Right? Now, you can figure out why 3 and 6 become 2 though. It should be quite easy to figure out one. How come 3 and 3 become 1? How come 3 and 3 become 1? How come 6 and 3 become 2? Do you have any idea?
Yes.
All right. So you have that idea. So the calculator can actually tell you, oh, what is it? Oh, it's actually divide. Correct or not?
Yeah.
But I'm not teaching you divide. I'm letting the calculator confirm for you. I do not want you to memorize. You're not that good in memorizing. It's dangerous to memorize something in exam anyway. Might as well use calculator to confirm your guess, which is what I'm teaching you. I'm not teaching you the memorizing part. If you want to do that, you do that yourself. I'm teaching you the calculator part. Okay? Now, for part B, I'm very proud. Everything is correct. I don't know why you stopped. It's so easy. I want you to finish it. It's very easy. Okay? I want you to get all the credit for yourself.
Are you saying something?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And I mean, Abigail, come on, you're not amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is it you or your teacher last time? The M is on the right and you forcefully move it to the left. Is it you or your teacher? Who wants this to happen? The M is on the right, you forcefully move it to the left.
I think it's the teacher.
Then I tell you, you will not be penalized if you leave the M on the right. Are you comfortable enough doing that?
Okay.
If you do that, you won't make this silly mistake. You lose 1 mark because of it. It's too valuable. You are capable. Don't sabotage yourself just because of that. This is an unreasonable demand from the teacher. Okay. Anyway, if you want to, after you do this step and then you reverse, it's much better. Don't do things that can, sabotage ourselves. It is not a good demand from her. If you want to fulfill her demands, you do it after this step. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. Don't do things that sabotage yourself in exam. Guess what? This is probably another line question. Line, Pythagoras, angle question. Probably. Do you know what's an isosceles trapezium? I think probably nobody has heard this before. Do you know?
Like the angles here are the same.
Yeah, that's a very good interpretation. And therefore, I think all you have to do is figure the angle out. Don't do anything else, because in the sense that if you don't need to, it's a waste of time. Can you figure out the angle? That is the challenge, I suppose. There's another way of doing it, but it's I think it's more troublesome. I feel it's more troublesome. I think there is another way of doing it. There is another way of doing it. To prove that this and this is the same length. So there are two ways. You don't have to do both. Do you understand? Which one do you choose? Your choice.
The line way.
The length way. Then do the length way, please. Stephanie, just checking, are you back?
Hi, John, I'm back.
All right, Stephanie. Right, we probably have time for continue. First time you see cosine rule, and the third form is correct. The only difference between these forms are the angle and the pairing. We understand?
Yes.
So this three form is not to be memorized. It's not difficult to memorize. The three form is to be chosen. You have to choose which one works best for the question. Now, one more time, let me repeat. This triangle cannot sine rule. Why?
Yeah, because no angles.
No pairing, not no angles, no pairing. You study it as no pairing. I know your teacher teach you no angle means cosine rule. I'm teaching you something with no pairing, no complete pairing. Okay, which means automatically cosine rule. Okay, but how come in the first place the cosine rule works? Because you know how many?
3 sides.
You know 3 sides, and if you don't realize it, you cannot even begin the cosine rule, which I think the teacher don't teach. I think the teacher don't teach that. If you don't think like this, you cannot start your cosine rule. Last thing, how come you want this angle and not the rest? Let me put it another way. Can you find the other angle? Can or not? I want to find this first. Can I do that?
No.
Can. I'll show you. So now I'm going to find something which is not supposed to. I don't have to do it, but I'm going to show you that I can, so that you can think. So, but why do? Okay. So I'm going to find this first. One more time. Let's agree that this is not the angle that we need. correct? This is not lah.
Okay.
Okay, but I can. So remember, well, how do I write cosine? Is I always write the angle first. I don't care that it's behind you. I always write down first. Cosine OQP is what I want, correct?
Yeah.
The moment I write that down, I jump in front. 5.67 square. Do you understand? That's how I write.
Okay, because it's the opposite then.
Correct. I have to make sure the pairing is correct first. That is the most important thing in sine rule and cosine rule.
Okay, then
Okay,
what about the A
and-
square and B square?
Simple. Doesn't matter a square or b square. What matter is the rest. This is the pairing. So whatever is remain is the rest lah. See?
Oh,
It's
so
not that
9.6
complicated.
square.
Yeah, correct. Minus 2 times 9 times 5.67. It's just the rest. That's all. Simple one. Simple way of looking at it.
Wait, minus 2
Do you
times
understand?
9.
I mean, minus 2 times 9.6 times 5.67. Correct?
Oh, okay.
Because a square plus b square minus 2ab. Man.
Yeah.
No
But I
matter
don't
how
think it would
complicated.
help for this question. Leh.
What do you mean by it won't help? You mean not helpful finding this angle? Correct?
Yeah. Wait, is
Yeah,
it going to be helpful?
No, I'm just going to say that if you find this angle first, you can do it, and then
But
you
it's
apply
not.
the isosceles lah. You apply the isosceles, and then you can find this angle.
But we can
Because
just find...
you're right. Because some people actually do this. Some people actually mistakenly apply the cosine rule, but still get something useful. Is what I'm trying to say. If you realize that you can jump to the answer immediately, all the more power to you. Do you understand?
Yeah, so now we can just
So you
write...
jump immediately. I want to see you write down. I want to see you write down the
on,
way
on
I
paper?
do it.
On paper?
Yeah, on paper I have to. The cosine first and then jump in front. Understand? That's how you write cosine rule. The cosine first, jump in front.
Okay. Cosine. So in this case, it's POQ.
Right? Angle P. Okay. Move your paper up, please. Okay. Good job, Abigail. For now, we are done. Right? Okay. Are we moving on to the next one?
Yeah, last
Okay,
one.
we have 1 more minute. People solve it. Okay, good. 9.6 square equals to the last,
5.6.
the remaining. Yeah, the remaining. Good. Okay, plus the remaining, and then minus. Just write down. It's okay. Just cancel the cosine and rewrite again. Right? 5.6, 5.6. Yeah, just cancel the cosine and continue. Yeah. Okay. Right. Times 5.6. Yeah, you get the point. You can write this down properly. This is cosine rule. The question is, can you solve it? Solve it, please. The solving is the 麻烦 part.
Yeah.
Okay, so Abigail, do you know? Oh my goodness, this question. Oh. Abigail, can I confirm this chapter called the shape of graph? You have to memorize the shape of graph based on this. It's not.
I know.
The only thing you can do is memorize at this point, you know.
Originally,
so-
I picked option.
I mean, there is no explanation right now, but there's really no explanation right now. I recognize this graph as an in this graph. Y equals to K something W power 3x. The point is the x is on top. It's an in this graph. Do you understand? It's an in this graph. And in this graph shape, I'm familiar with the in this graph shape. First of all, these two are not in this graph shapes. It's either diagram 1 or diagram 4. And for the index to be flying, it cannot be. So I'm so sorry. This is a memorization thing. By elimination, I eliminate. Yes, Stephanie? I cannot see. Stephanie.
Because is it supposed to be 5.67 square plus 5.67 square?
And then? No, it's correct. Yeah, it is. It is square plus square. Yeah.
Then minus 2.56. I mean minus 2 times 5.67 times 5.67.
And that's wrong. That's wrong. That's a plus.
Wait. It's not supposed to be 5.67. It's supposed to be 9.6. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. 5 points. I don't know your result. Yeah, the result is from the previous one, right? No, it's 5.67. OP is 5.67. Come on. Oh, 5.66. I'm sorry. 5.66. 5.66. 5.66.
Mine?
Okay, Abigail, there is no other explanation. The answer is 1. I memorize it, the shape. Okay?
No.
It's 6. Okay.
Wait.
Yes, Abigail?
I have the answer, and the answer says it's diagram 4.
No. Aduh.
I
Okay.
originally picked 1, 2.
Aduh. I have to use Desmos to explain, right? Look, at this point, you know your preparation. Are we going to meet Sunday or not? You have to decide lah. You have to decide first. If you're meeting on Sunday, I'll show you the Desmos on Sunday so that we can discuss about it. If we are not, I'll just send the Desmos to you to prove the point. Okay? What else can I do? Okay? That'd be okay, Abigail. Actually, I cannot hear you. It's very weird. I cannot hear you. Okay, Abigail, maybe the double voice is the problem. I cannot hear you now. Just say something on the Jamboard. Are we going to meet on Thursday or not? So I know whether to send you or not. Okay, okay means what? Sorry, are we meeting on Sunday or not? No, okay. Then I'll send you the Desmos through the WhatsApp. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you then. All right. Okay. Stephanie, I need to see your working. This is the last thing.
Wait, but then this one, I find 5.6. I wrote down on the calculator. I mean, I typed down on the calculator.
Show me your calculator.
5.6.
Show me the calculator. Show me the calculator. Show me the calculator. Yeah, what you're doing is wrong. What you're
It's not
doing
right.
is wrong. Right? Why is it? Okay, show me your working. It's a common mistake. Show me your working. Show me your working. I cannot see. Show me your working. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, the problem is, I'm going to show you. Okay, the problem is this is plus, this is plus, this is minus, right? But this is times. I think you forgot something. What you're supposed to do is 9.6 square minus 5.66 square minus 5.66 square, right? That's what you're supposed to do. And then you have this 2 times 5.66 times 5.66 times cosine, right? And then this is supposed to be divided by that. I think you make a mistake. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
This is times,
okay,
you know.
Okay.
Okay. With that, I'm asking you to do it, and then I'm asking you to continue by yourself. Now, Stephanie, please understand what we have done. We only discussed not even 2 questions. It's only 1.5 question. Correct?
Yeah.
I can tell you the first question is a medium exam level. So exam will be something like that. This second one is not a full exam question, but exam question usually start like this. It's quite a common start to some of the arc and sector questions. As you can tell, it combines the sine rule question. So you get what you want. No? We go slightly ahead of class in circle property, but you also get to practice your sine rule and cosine rule and even your arc and sector. That is what happened today. Don't see the quantity of the question. See the difficulty. The difficulty is on the exam level. Right?
Yes.
You got to finish this as your homework, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oke, Ritzel akhirnya bisa ngomong ya. Bisa dengar?
Bisa.
Oke, ya hari ini intens banget ya. QQ selalu ngajarin soalnya mereka lagi belajar hal baru, tapi deket banget sama exam gitu. Jadi agak buru-buru lah terus loncat sana loncat. Nah ini cukup umum terjadi di les. Kalau kemarin-kemarin mungkin lebih tenang, yang ini lebih rame, tapi yang umum tuh yang kayak gini sebenarnya, gitu ya.
Iya.
Oke, jadi perasaannya seperti itu. Nah soal yang hari ini kan soal mat nih. Mau lihat yang manapun dua-duanya mat kan? Gimana lihat soal mat ini? Ini mat SMP 3-nya mereka. Pernah lihat nggak soal-soal seperti ini?
Nggak pernah.
Sama sekali nggak pernah.
Ada yang pernah.
Yang mana yang pernah? Boleh kasih tahu.
Yang kayak
Yang mana?
persamaan. Kayak persamaan.
Yang halaman berapa? Coba halaman berapa tuh?
1.
Halaman 1 yang Jamboardnya yang e-math revision bukan?
Iya,
Oke, yang halaman 1. Yang mana yang pernah lihat? Sorry, yang gimana? Sorry.
kayak
Halaman 1.
persamaan kuadrat gitu, tapi nggak
Heeh.
seperti ini.
Oh, mirip-mirip lah maksudnya gitu ya. Mirip-mirip. Oke, oke.
Ya,
Ngerti. Oke. Ada lagi yang pernah lihat?
nggak.
Yang halaman kedua misalnya gitu. Halaman kedua itu kan apa ada bahasa Inggris dikit, itu bisa ngerti nggak bahasa Inggrisnya?
Bisa.
Oke, terus dia minta kan calculate the total population of the 4 countries gitu. Kalau bagian itu bisa nggak Rachel ngecek?
Atau cari total.
Cari total. Ah, bisa nggak cari total?
Ditambah.
Ah, betul, ditambah aja. Gitu kan? Million kan juta, jadi tambah-tambah aja. Bagian gitu nggak susah memang. Yang dia mau tuh tapi itu standard form. Tahu nggak standard form apa?
Umum.
Maksudnya standard form tuh kayak gini. Yang kayak gini.
Oh,
Pernah lihat
tahu.
nggak yang kayak gini?
Pernah.
Yang dipakainya di fisika lah biasanya gitu kan, fisika.
Iya.
Nah, jadi dia minta kalau udah kayak gini kan gede nih angkanya, tolong dibikin jadi kayak gini. Maksudnya kira-kira begitu.
Iya.
Nah, kalau kayak
Hmm,
gitu, Rachel pernah ngerjain nggak? Ada nggak soal kayak gitu?
ada.
Oke, oke. Anda ngerti lah sekarang ya. Jadi oke, oke.
Iya.
Lanjut. Ada lagi yang Rachel kayak kira-kira tahu gitu?
Enggak.
Oke, oke. Ya, maksudnya kesimpulannya tetap sama kok. Jadi kok kayaknya pelajarannya agak berbeda dan ya ini lagi membiasakan lah. Nah,
Iya.
Ritzel, nggak mungkin QQ minta kamu lihat setiap hari. Kecuali kamu mau, nggak apa-apa. Boleh lihat setiap hari kalau mau. Tapi kayaknya bakal bikin capek ya buat minggu depan. Kan minggu ini tuh cuma cuma kasih gambaran aja lah. Oh, kira-kira les tuh kayak gitu.
Iya.
Nanti suatu saat kalau Ritzel udah benar-benar bisa, Ritzel tuh bantu QQ tuh ngapain sebenarnya? Very simple. Bantuin QQ ngecekin kerjaan mereka di dalam les. Jadi
Iya.
ngecekin tuh maksudnya membetulkan gitu loh. Oh jadi ini ada yang salah, jadi betulinnya gimana? Kan berarti harus tahu dulu dong konsepnya segala macam. Hari
Iya.
ini Richel lihat kan QQ tuh bolak-balik ngebetulin. Kayaknya kamu salah, kayak gini, kamu salah begini kan? Ya, ya kayak gitulah, kayak kayak persis kayak les kali ya. Di les kan juga gitu kan. Pasti Richel
Iya.
dibetulin sama gurunya. Ini kayak les private gitu loh, nggak kayak kelas gitu loh. Kalau kelas itu guru nggak bisa betulin kita terlalu banyak. Jadi
Iya.
kalau di kelasnya QQ kan murid cuma dikit sekali, jadi kayak private gitu, dibetulin sambil jalan.
Iya.
Kayak gitu. Nah, itu tujuannya. Cuma untuk mencapai hal itu tentu saja Richard harus bisa dulu.
Iya.
Gitu. Jadi pertanyaannya ke depannya, Richard udah lihat nih, ya memang mungkin kurikulum Singapura ya lebih susah lah dari kurikulum Indonesia. Mungkin beda, mungkin lebih susah. Sekarang QQ masih kurang tahu. Tapi dulu pengalaman QQ ya, pertama kali ngajarin, QQ merasa sih memang kok pelajaran mereka lebih susah. Jadi kayaknya bukan cuma beda, tapi memang betul lebih susah. Itu betul.
Iya.
Jadi dulu QQ ngalamin, pasti sekarang Ritzel juga ngalamin. Itu nggak heran, itu wajar. Nah,
Iya.
apakah masih tertarik untuk belajar hal yang lebih susah ini? Karena sebelum bisa bantuin, ya harus belajar dulu kan.
Tertarik.
Kalau misalnya tertarik, cuma syaratnya jangan sampai membuat pelajaran yang di apa pelajaran kamu di sekolah itu ketinggalan atau terlalu capek. Artinya terlalu capek.
Iya.
Jadi mungkin Ritzel diskusi sama mama dulu. Mau hadir tuh kan mengamati sambil belajar, ya kan? Jadi kalau kita bilang, kita mau hadir berapa hari sih setiap minggu, itu ada terserahnya sama Ritzel juga gitu loh. Maksudnya yang sekuatnya tuh berapa? Oh mau hadir 5 hari, ya kalau mau hadir 5 hari boleh. Cuma kayaknya itu capek. Gitu. Mau hadir 3 hari, oke yuk kita pilih yuk 3 hari yang mana. Ya, kan? Mau hadir 2 hari, oke yuk kita pilih 2 hari yang mana. Oke,
Iya.
kalau 5 hari itu
Oke.
maksudnya maksimal itu kan berarti Minggu, Senin, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis. Kan QQ nggak ada les Jumat dan Sabtu kan.
Iya.
Ya, jadi maksimal 5 hari, cuma terserah Ritzel sama Mama ngomong dulu. Mau hadir berapa hari? Mungkin 3 hari, mungkin 2 hari, mungkin 5 hari, terus kita tentukan hari mana yang cocok. Kira-kira gitu ya. Gimana? Itu aja kali ya.
Ya,
Oke, ya udah diskusi dulu sama Mama ya.
ya.
Oke, sip deh. Yuk, kita lanjut lewat WhatsApp. Dah.
Dah.
Darling, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Are you
yes.
supposed to go out or?
Yeah, we're done already.
Good. Yeah,
So-
good. Because usually you guys. Okay, so yeah,
But then
how is it for
I will
today?
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Right.
It's good. Yeah.
The math is
we
good.
did-
Okay, good.
Yeah.
May I ask how does it compare, with Keiko math and with Brian math?
Okay, to be honest,
Mhm.
Kiko can explain it. So I told you that Brian, he also explained me everything, but he's like, it's a long-winded, like he has to go through every.
Really, yeah. Keiko explained it much shorter.
Oh.
Really, yeah.
Not shorter,
But
but it's I can
better,
understand it, but
better
I
lah.
don't know. The
Just
way
say
she
better.
explained, the way she explained, it's like it's easy to understand.
Mhm.
Like we can in the same page.
And at the
This
start, this is very
Brian is
important.
okay. It's just that, like he's like
Mhm.
he's very serious. It's like it's more serious.
Yes, Brian
So,
is usually
yeah,
more
it's more
serious.
yeah.
If that's
But
what you
Kiko
mean,
is
yes, Brian is more serious and more tense.
yeah.
More tense.
Yes.
Even though he
Kiko
is very,
yeah.
even though he's very
Small.
experienced, because Brian is more used to the harder math. Very
Yeah.
serious over there, one like
You
super
can
fast,
actually explain it in any different way. But then but with Kiko is like it's more comfortable, it's more
No, I understand what you're saying.
yeah. Even the
Now,
biology, so it's like the way she
correct.
explained, like it's easy to understand. Like
Mhm.
she'll try to explain to me like in a
Correct,
different way for me to understand the topic. Like she'll
Correct,
give me
correct.
although Brian also the same, but
Mhm.
yeah, that's the difference.
No, I understand what you're saying.
But they're
I
both
understand what you're
good.
saying.
They're both good. Yeah.
Okay,
But Brian, I
so
think he has more knowledge on it. So like
yeah.
whatever I ask, he knows about it.
Yeah.
So it's easy
No,
for him
I
also
understand.
to
No,
explain.
understand. Listen to me now. Okay, understand already. Listen. Okay. Now, before they enter uni, they're both gonna enter uni in less than 1 month, I think. So when they enter uni, they'll be busier, they'll know their schedule and everything. So what happens with Keiko is that Keiko, I think, can do 2 days, but even then we have to wait and see, right? Because uni lah, right? But she wants the thing. It's just like Brian. They want to do tuition. It's just that they have other priorities lah. That makes sense, right? So when the time comes, we will know how many days they can practice. But for now, Keiko is much more available. So for now, we enjoy what we can. Until time to prioritize, then maybe Keiko has to prioritize your biology and something else, right? Okay, so that's the general feeling. Okay, at this point, I want Keiko to do more. Brian is busy with his other student. You remember, he's so good, he has his own student, right? So I'm not sure what will happen when he enter uni. I really want him to help, but I mean, he has other priorities right now. Maybe next year will change, right? But right now cannot. So for now, for the coming 3 weeks, it's clear that you'll spend most of the time with Keiko. So I'm glad that you guys can communicate well. That's why I asked, right?
Yes.
Regarding whether you should now, until the chemistry question is settled, it's okay not to study chemistry first. It's okay. Biology study first, math study first, and therefore we study more of them faster. That means 4 days, man. If we don't use one for chemistry, we'll just use that day for half biology and half math. Just go further. That no loss lah. Until we can make a decision, so should we study chemistry or not? Because I still have to check and discuss. I hope that makes sense. Still 4 days, okay? Because if we don't do that, it won't be enough time. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So let's start next week. We just have to decide first. Should we start next week with biology?
Okay.
Okay, so on
Sure.
Monday, you start with biology, and on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll talk about what we studied.
Okay.
Okay, so
I think
hopefully,
I really have to focus also on math.
oh yeah. So I was thinking of maybe one biology first, like, yeah, maybe one is enough. But I don't know whether 2 days for math is too much for you or not. What do you think?
Like break it or one like start and then in the end, or maybe the
Maybe
first
one and
two.
a half, or maybe 1.5 lah. Maybe 1.5. What do you think?
1.5.
Okay, what do you prefer? Something like this, huh, Darlene? So let's say one is for biology, that's confirmed, right? We have 3 more days, right? So you have a few options here. Maybe you can, on those 3 days, you can say each day there's always math, but half, low. Like
Maybe
on Tuesday,
maybe
Wednesday, and Thursday, everything is math, but half, then the rest is other subject. Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, okay, like maybe in a week, right? We have
Yeah.
4 sessions, so I think
Yeah,
2
yeah.
sessions will be math.
Okay. Oh, but
Yeah,
don't
then
make it back to back. Don't go from math to math.
yeah. I mean like
Okay, understand. Okay.
like Monday, like for
Then,
example, Monday, and
okay.
then the other one is Thursday, something
Okay.
like that.
I got it.
So,
Then let's do it this way.
at least it's
Monday
not
math. Monday
brain
math.
reading.
Okay. Monday math. Tuesday bio. Nice, right? Monday
Yes,
math.
yes.
Tuesday bio. Wednesday math. Let's settle all these 3 first lah. Easy lah. Then Thursday we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yes.
Math, bio, math, and Thursday maybe physics. We'll see lah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, let's decide on that first. Let's get used to the timing. You have never done 4 days before. After 4 days and 2 math, I really want to ask, do you feel tired or not? That's also important,
Yeah, yes.
because the homework will be coming, if just tuition, doesn't work,
Yeah,
Right now is, hey, can you handle the load or not? Got homework lah, you have to prepare before lah, then tuition lah, 4 days lah, that kind of thing. We have to test. We have to try.
Yeah.
Please make sure you do the 4 days so that you feel the load.
Okay.
You must do
We
that.
start next week, so Monday,
Next week.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday math, Tuesday bio, Wednesday math, you know already. Most probably with Keiko for now.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You too.